Men, do you ever feel like the burdens in your life just keep adding up? Do you ever feel like when you're in your moments of lull, if you get that something comes up and just takes you away again in a way where you don't feel like you've got enough rest or enough time? Hi, my name is Jesse and this is The Valiant Lifestyle. And this is my channel where I aim to give you the information and support you require, my man, in order to keep going. So this video is going to be about making sure that you take the time for you so that you've got the time for other things. So let's get to it. I've come across a very important deed that I am challenged, and I challenged myself to do, and tomorrow I'm going to do that. And within that, I look at myself and I go, man, am I really ready to do this? Am I really ready to do this again and do it in a way where I get to enjoy it, but at the same time feel fully in, feel fully engaged, feel fully there? Now, we just got through Christmas, and Christmas felt like a blur. I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the kids. I enjoyed the time. And there were some days of rest in there. And you know what? It's time to get back to work again. But it's also winter in Canada. And when you have it, that during these winter months, the human body is meant to rest a bit. The human body is meant to slow down. Now, that doesn't mean that you really have to overdo it day in, day out. But what it does mean is that you plan accordingly and you plan the rests. Now, each day I have prioritized time for myself in the morning, 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Plus, when I get to my space, my office space, I plan 15 minutes to 20 minutes to clear the space, to set the space up for my clients so that it is a safe container for them to feel like they can be all they get to be all they can be, and just let things go as they happen. And more for me too, because it is freeing to know that I get to set the space up for them so that there isn't anything lagging in the space energetic wise that would contaminate or corrupt the space, corrupt the energy, and make it difficult for me to help them along in their need. So today was a day about managing my emotions. And today I woke up late, I slept in, and I made some time with my wife. But what I didn't do today was I didn't wake up early enough to do my own things first. And that's okay every now and then. But I don't want to make that a habit, because when I make that a habit, I make that the standard. I make that the line to live by. I make that the threshold. I make that the benchmark. And that's what I do not aim to do. So what is this all about anyway? Set myself up first. Do all of the gifts. Give all myself to myself. Give the gift of my present to myself so that I can dedicate time and go beyond the normal, what would be stresses for me into the day. You see, when I don't do me first, I take that burden of not doing my thing first and wondering, when am I going to do this? And it becomes a resistant thing, which transmits that energy out there that when I'm doing things to do things for my wife, my family, and other people, and I haven't serviced myself first, I haven't done myself first, that it makes it less manageable, more irritable, and easier to snap at things that wouldn't normally make me snap. And today, this afternoon, I afforded myself an hour to do my stuff first so that I could do the rest of the day for me and do the rest of the day for plan out what I got to do with my business, because my business is a priority, but my health and my body are number one and will always be number one. And I show that to myself every day when I do myself first. So tomorrow, what will that look like? Me first, then everything else. No, it's not a selfish act to look after yourself first. It is a misnomer that we've been fed, a big lie that we've been fed, that we do not get to put ourselves first. I mean, then why bother? Why bother? If you don't get to show yourself the evidence of you first, to put forth some sort of template, a way to do it, then how are you going to do it for other people? You can't. You won't be able to afford the capacity, bandwidth, or the feeling of feeling engaged, the feeling of feeling that you love to do that for other people. So if this is something that you are meaning to tackle and you want to tackle, I'd like to know about it. And I'd like for you to schedule a 30-minute complimentary discovery call with me if you haven't already done that. It's very simple. Go to thevaliantlifestyle.com and then book your 30-minute discovery call with me. That's complimentary on me. And there, what we can do is we can put together a plan that makes sense for you, my man. And you can start to nip these things in the butt that are irritating you throughout the day, that are making you feel like you're not there and you really want to be. All right, so thank you for watching. I'm going to leave it there. Let's do this.